and welcome to Okumat Online Academy. In today's lesson, we want to learn how to convert decimal numbers in base 10 to base 2, or how to convert fractions in base 10 to base 2. I don't know if I've ever wondered if it is possible for us to convert decimal numbers or fractions from base 10 to base 2. In our previous lessons, we've been working with whole numbers, converting whole numbers from base 10 to base 2 or from one base to another base. It is very possible for us to convert fractions or decimal numbers from base 10 and other bases to base 2. And we are going to learn how to do that in this lesson. This is a topic that you won't get easily in many textbooks, and not many teachers will teach you this. So pay special attention to understand these concepts. I'm going to start by using example right away to explain these concepts. Now, if we have 7 over 9, 7 over 8, and we want to convert it to binary. Let's assume that this number is in base 10. This is a fraction in base 10, and we want to convert it to base 2. Now, the first thing we have to do is to convert this fraction to decimal points. So that means that we have to divide it out. 7 over 9, 7 over 8. If we divide 7 by 8, we are going to get 0.875. This is the first step. If we have it as a fraction, divide it to get it as a decimal point. Now, once we have this, multiply that decimal number by 2. We have 0.875 multiplied by 2. We are going to get 1.75. Now write the whole number, which is this part. That is 1. Write the whole number, which is 1. And now carry the decimal number, which is 0.75. Carry it to this side. Say 0.75. 0.75 is the same thing as saying 0.75. So we can leave it as 0.75. You can punch it in your calculator. 0.75, multiply it again by 2. We are multiplying by 2 because we are working with base 2. So multiply by 2. We are going to get 1.50. Now again, write the whole number, which is 1. We have 1, and then we carry the decimal point. We now say 0.50 multiply again by 2. This will give us 1.0. 1.0, the whole number is again 1, so we say 1 and we carry the decimal point, which is 0.0. 0.0 multiplied by 2 will give us 0. Once we get to 0, we stop. So we count these numbers, the ones that are significant, that is the ones that are not 0. We cancel the 0. So we are counting from up to down. Up to down. So we have 1, 1, 1. We have 1, 1, 1. This 1, 1, 1 represents the decimal part of the fraction. So this is equal to the 0.875. Now the whole number, which is 0, because the number we are working with is 0.875. Now we have gotten this side as this. Now the whole number, which is 0, we convert 0 to base 2. 0 to base 2 will give us 0. So the final answer is going to be 0.111 in base 2. So this is how to convert this fraction in base 10 to base 2. So 0.875 in base 10 will give us 0.111 in base 2. Now let's look at another example. If we have 59 over 64 and we want to convert this, assuming that this is in base 10, and we want to convert it to base 2, again, what you have to do is to divide this to get it in decimal points. If we divide it, we are going to get 0.921875. Now we multiply this by the base, which is 2. We say 0.921875 multiplied by 2, we are going to get 1.84375. Now the whole number here is 1, so we write 1 and we carry the decimal points, which is this. Now we say point 0.84375 multiply again by 2, it will give us 1.7875, and that will give us 1. That is, the whole number is 1. Then we carry the decimal, so we say again 0.6875 multiplied by 2. This will give us 1.375. Now the whole number again is 1. We write 1 and now we carry 3.375. So we say 0.375 multiplied by 2, it is going to give us 0.75. The whole number is 0, so we write 0 and then we carry the decimal point, which is 0.75. Now we have 0.75 multiplied by 2. This is going to give us 0.75 multiplied by 2 is going to give us 1.5. we write the whole number, which is 1, and we carry 0.5. So we say 0.5 multiplied by 2. This is going to give us 1.0. We write the whole number, which is 1, and we carry the decimal, which is 0.0. Now we have 0.0 multiplied by 2 is going to give us 0. So we count these ones from the whole numbers from up to down. So we are counting from here to here, and that is going to give us, this is 111011. So we have 111011. Now this actually represents this point. This is 111011. Now this whole number, which is 0, we convert 0 again to base 2. 0 in base 10 to base 2 is going to give us 0. So the final answer is going to be 0.111011. This is the answer. Now, assuming that we have a number like, if we have this example, assuming we have 9.875. If you have 9.875 and we want to convert it to base 2, this is in base 10, I want to convert it to base 2. Now this one is already in decimal points. So we start by converting. We convert the whole number separately, and we convert the decimal points separately. Now we convert 9 to base 2. 9 to base 2, we have 9 divided by 2. The normal way we convert whole numbers to base 2, we have 4 remainder 1, 2. We have, let me do it another place. Converting 9, we have 9 divided by 2. We have 4 remainder 1, 2, 2 remainder 0, 2, 1 remainder 0, and then 2, 0 remainder 1. We count down up, so we have 1, 0, 0, 1. This represents 9, that is the whole number. Now we come to the decimal point, which is 0.875. 0.875. Now say 0.875 multiplied by 2, we get 0.875 multiplied by 2, we are going to get 1.75, and we write the whole number, which is 1. We have 1, then we carry the decimal, which is 0.75. We say 0.75 multiplied by 2, we have 0.75 multiplied by 2, we have 1.50. Now this gives us 1, that is the whole number is 1, and then we carry the decimal point, which is 0.50. Now we say 0.50 multiplied by 2. This is going to give us 1.0. We write the whole number, which is 1, and then we carry the decimal point, which is 0.0, and now we have 0.0 multiplied by 2. This is going to give us 0. So we count from up to down for this side, and we have 111. So the decimal point is 111. This is equal to the decimal point is equal to 111. Now the numbers is 9.879. We have this as 111, and we have this one as the whole number. We have it as 1001. Now what it means is that 9.875 is equal to 1001, which represents the whole number, 0.111, which is the decimal point, all in base 2. So this is the answer. So this is how to convert a fraction in base 10 or a decimal number in base 10 to base 2. I hope that this lesson is very clear.